Kraken theme.
Kraken theme?
Yeah. Well, here's another one that... Hey, we got an upgrade. That's another one that might surprise.
Firefly! It's Firefly! I want a Firefly!
You know, I did like that Sonic song. That I wanna fly high.
I love that game.
That's a great one.
Although, I did purchase, in my opinion, the greatest Sonic game of all.
Which one was that?
Last night on Xbox Live.
Which one?
Sonic and Knuckles.
Knuckles, yep. That I actually had that on my computer. That game was great.
I love that game. I'm at the final boss right now, but I have no ring, so I have to keep redoing it. I have Sonic 3, which kicks my ass all the time.
I was about to say, you know, now what did we think of Unleashed? It's like, oh wait, we had this conversation.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Poor Unleashed. But I saw this review of what they thought about the Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help.
That
Hey,
just
surprise! I hate those guys. They bug me. Especially when you're in a large group and there's like 3 of them.
It just looks so weird.
I remember when we saw like when we saw pictures and images from the game before it came out. Somebody we saw reviewing or previewing thought that was a villain, like Bane. Or Zaz or somebody.
Oh, they were wrong then.
I was watching it with you.
Oh, either that or it could have been like a first stage villain. Like a first stage of Zaz, maybe. You know what I hated though? I was watching XPlay review Dead Space and said, now let's say right off the back that these villains in Dead Space look like Doom 3 ripoffs. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do not?
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a
Pissed me off when I heard that.
You ripped your titty.
My life's work.
That looks like I had to hurt.
I'll get her there, Batman.
I'll rip your titty.
It's about time for a little pig.
You'll like it.
I don't like it, but we'll call the elevator.
Wasn't us.
Oh, that's what they call that now.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes
Well,
and
I
find
ordered
somewhere
it
safe
and
to
I
hold
got
up.
the expedited
Everyone else
shipping,
go to the
which
observation
means that
room.
it'll come
Barricade
faster than
yourselves
normal.
in.
These came in 3 days.
When is Dragon Age Origins coming out?
Next Tuesday.
You see,
Or not next Tuesday, after this week Tuesday. So we have this week, and then at the end of the week is Halloween, and then after Halloween is Tuesday.
For some reason I kept thinking this week.
That's
this Tuesday's.
And I got mad because I was like, I don't have the money to buy it. What the hell? I had this all figured out. And I realized I have a whole nother week.
You see, I kept thinking after what you told me that it's coming next week.
No, it was supposed to come 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But then they changed it, but they didn't change it on the site.
Yeah, something definitely came up with it.
And we got some more bad guys walking around in this place after the scientist got away.
Yep, we got 3 more. Whee! Whee!
One thing I just
I think I just did this really fast. Like, you know, 2 batarangs. Taking you both out just to save myself some time. Yes, I heard that. Thank God we're in a country where we can fart, like we were just saying before.
That would be horrible. I wouldn't.
Yeah, before we started these commentaries today, we started talking about a country where it's illegal to fart in front of a group of people. That would be the worst country ever.
I would never survive.
Imagine if, like,
just kidding.
Imagine, like, Obama did a law like that. I'm now insane a law where it's tough because I am a Democrat. I'd probably made no friends by saying that. We're going. This cage is closed. Shut up and let them hear this. You look like some kind of velociraptor that's about to kill me.
Speaking of the devil, I found like you have those Godzillas and all that.
Yeah.
I got a velociraptor. I found it at a yard sale once. It's from the first Jurassic Park movie.
Oh, nice.
And I have it now sitting up on my shelf. I've had it for years, but I didn't know how.
Surprises in store.
Well, they gotta hear this right here.
Prepare to face your fears. All of them.
I love that screen, Arkham Asylum. Now, it's interesting because he just coughed. And you gotta realize what happens every single time he coughs.
This part made me jump! I was just in my room like...
I was so focused on this part, I was just staring at the screen, controlling my hand, just waiting for anything. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna applaud once I see it. I was like, holy shit.
That did kind of
Amazing image right there!
That was great.
That just makes him seem like he is terror. He's a shadow on a wall that you don't know who it belongs to.
Well, now that he's the main villain, I think we should kind of explain some backstory.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm having a geekasm.
Make sure you're pointing that way when you do it. Don't get it towards me. Or go to the bathroom for that. Okay, who we're talking about is Blue Sock. No, we're talking about Jonathan Crane, a.k.a. Scarecrow. Now, I want to explain the fact that Scarecrow does what he does because as a child he was bullied. And I know how that feels. I was bullied as a kid too, and it is not fun. And he had that happening ever since he grew up. He actually had a sock. He threw his sock across the room. What the hell? So, when he grew up, he became the psychiatrist and a psychologist. And he eventually came up with a gas that made people feel their darkest and deepest terrors and fears. And so he could basically overpower these people that had once been cruel to him. And look at his eyes. I love that. You know something's up. Because you see the eyes.
Right here, I almost like cried. I was like, because I'd seen like stuff online and all that. People saying, he's dead! And I was...
Right here, I thought, he's not dead. And I knew exactly why, because I remember there was a scene when Bane comes going through the wall, and Gordon is with Batman. So I'm like, nope, he's not dead yet.
Well, I was at this part about the same. I was at this part by the time I got the game and I'd come home from school and all that. I made it to this part that same night, and I was just so like amazed by the game that I wasn't focusing on any of the trailers or anything. I thought I was just like in the game. I was like, this is the best Batman thing in the world.
I thought the same way. I'm not saying like I'm thinking. I'm not saying
a bug phobe. I cannot stand spiders and stuff.
I can't stand any bug. But I wasn't just focusing on the trailers. I was like, no way, no, it can't happen. I mean, there's gotta be something else up with this. No way. I'm not gonna believe that.
This part, I spent like 3 to 5 minutes in here the first time I was in here, just like.
Seriously, this part, my eyes were so wide open. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna get jumped.
And basically, the walls are just saying. I just love the walls are just saying, get out of here, get out of here.
All right, now right here, we're gonna have to kind of be quiet.
Yep.
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man. Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't let us die.
Now, who else did Batman know and like care for? Who was killed? Robin. I figured, Robin? Go shit!
Gas mask? No, that's not Robin. I don't think so.
That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be amazing if Robin's in here. So I was like, Robin be in there, Robin be in there. Boom!
Yep. Because we did explain that this is the version when Robin was killed.
Bye!
Bye, Joker.